running great. I don't know how Giggle Swift's got so many things happening to it, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Because now it's time to work more on Big on Drift and talk about all these new updates that are becoming to Creative. And these updates to Creative are really exciting. Because recently I've seen that there have been some new updates coming soon, and they are crazy good, and it's gonna make Creative so much better. What I'm extremely excited about, first off, is the fact that there's gonna be you can use RGB or like hex codes or something, hexa things. Not hexagons, but like hex color things, so that you can use it on stuff to make them all different colors. Which to me, that is an insane jump from the ability to just change it to all these presets, and instead of just Mediatonic adding more presets, giving us the ability to make our own colors, make anything in the game have any color we want. I don't think it's gonna be everything in the game, but just the ability to change all the colors of all the things is gonna be such a good thing to have. We'll finally be able to use a brown hex code to make all these platforms all brown, and we can actually have the brown color, or we can just make any color we want. It's crazy how this is gonna be so huge. Yes, this is gonna be incredibly big for Creative. And then, not to mention the physics objects, or adding the ability to have physics to objects, which is gonna help out a ton in all these new maps. That's already been in the roadmap, but the fact that we're still getting them is still crazy to me. The fact that we're gonna be able to move a spear and push it around, or maybe just have the ability to make a giant wall and we can use our Fall Guys and walk in front of it and push it down, knock it over. Such big things we can do. Also, I don't know why your eye isn't being grabbable right now. It just sucks. This sucks. Come on. Let me grab it. I can grab that easily. Let me just grab it. Gimme. Good, I got it. I still need the ear thingy and the back. And then let's get the legs and the toes. Don't forget the neck. And then we hit the bottom belly thing. Move it. There's one piece of it that's not connected. Move it. Good, we got everything. So now we're gonna put him right here. And he's gonna be telling you to go over here. And it's gonna be cute. And then he's gonna be telling you to go this way. But he's gonna be facing this way. And then he's gonna be like this, but I'm gonna make him do that, but I'm gonna make sure that its directions are opposite. So you can flip that the other way. Flip it upside down. Reverse. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep it like that. And just have, let's just make it. Let's make this the white one. And this other one behind it. I didn't mean for it to be grass either. Come on. And then this one right here is going to be the black one. Anybody want to do a chat or anything, these are totally fine to do that. And this one's not white, it's red. Yeah, it's red. Yeah, Miri, is there anyone here? Hello, no. No. Welcome to stream. Today we are going to be taking a small discussion about the new leaked objects and such that have been leaked. It's not in creative yet, but there's been a leak that has shown up which tells us what we should be expecting for the next creative update. There is one thing that has been that I'm really excited about that wasn't in the roadmap that they're saying they're gonna do, is the fact that we're gonna be able to color any color changeable object. We can change that color to any color that we want it to be. We can actually make the object brown color, or we can make it pure black or pure white, or we could do like every shade of every color, and even brown. We can finally get brown on objects that need it, and it's gonna be such a good thing to have, and that's gonna be so good. I don't know, it's just a great things are coming, especially for Fall Guys. Creative, it's gonna be so good. Like gee, it's gonna be insane. Where is he? Yeah. Still can't believe that there's gonna be all this school. Alright. I've been like, yeah, I just know. Alright. But I'm excited for that. Looking at what it is. Invisible objects. Invisible objects are insane. Making any object invisible, like just specific ones like walls or just having an invisible object to begin with is going to be so useful for invisible walls and other things that involve objects that need to be invisible. I know I'm just repeating myself over here, but still, it's crazy that we don't have invisible walls yet, and that we might just be getting them in the next update, which is so crazy. We can also look ahead to see that we might have no collision options, which, I don't know, that means it's probably gonna mean that we can make fake out walls, or like that are walls, but you can walk through them and they have no collision, which will be kind of cool in a way. Like if we were making a water level and we have like an ocean area. Mobile is not coming tomorrow. No way mobile is coming tomorrow. There's absolutely no way. Samuel, the leaked... Oh yeah, I can do that, but the leaked stuff is invisible objects, so you can now use invisible walls, invisible barriers, invisible everything. No collision options, so you can have walls that look like walls, but you can just walk right through them. Yeah, it's coming in like the 23rd. But invisible physics properties, which is probably just going to give all objects, which we're probably going to give a lot of the shapes and padded floors objects have physics, like we can move the sphere around, roll it around, stuff like that. Rotation controller linked limit increased, which is going to be so good for these maps, especially for people who are using CP, even though that's not many, or having just the ability to use less rotation controllers to rotate less things is so good. Hex values for object colors. That is something that's gonna be so insane. Instead of selecting from this preset selection of green or preset selection of blue that Mediatonic picked out for us, we will now be able to pick any color that we want from any hex value. And it's also funny because it's hex value because Fall Guys has hexagons, but still, we'll finally be able to use the brown color in our maps. We'll be able to make any shade of any gray in our map. We can make dark objects, light objects, just any color is possible now. And we are now not limited in colors like we were originally when Creative came out, when there was only 4. Like, that is just insane to me that they're actually doing that. It doesn't say brown is coming. It says that hex values for object colors, which is, hex values are just values of that equal a type of color that you want it to be. I'm surprised that they're adding this advanced feature to Creative, but just hex values, if you know what to put in, you'll be able to create any color that you want in Creative, including colors such as brown, light pink, a different shade of green, white, slightly less white, light white, just everything. You're making a Nickelodeon sliding map? That's really cool. But 11.1 is getting us the hex values, and finally, everything that I know of so far that we're getting is new rotation controller options, which I don't know what that means. My prediction is, yeah, no, hex values is I don't know what you mean by Roblox selection of colors, but a hex value is just a set number that is selected for a certain color. Every color has a hex value, and the hex value is the secret code that is a color. If you change the hex value, you change the color. So in being able to change the hex value of any object that uses the default colors, you will be able to create all new colors for objects. And yes, more settings for the rotation controller. Now my prediction for this is, instead of having blocks like this, yeah, RGB, hex values and RGB are pretty much the same, just two different ways of selecting it. Rotation controller, you have options of fast speed, medium speed, slow speed. But the problem with the rotation controller is the fact that it rotates the object in motion, but also rotates it and spins it. So if I place this here, this is rotating, moving around, and spinning. Instead of, I think what they're saying when they say they're gonna update the rotation trigger is they're gonna make it a setting to where you can have a, I don't know, static rotation, because this is not a Ferris wheel. I use Ferris wheels as examples because they're easy to visualize. You cannot make a decent Ferris wheel in Fall Guys because the rotation controller rotates the object that it makes up the Ferris wheel, and it'll flip upside down. I'm hoping that the settings make it so that you can make the object move in a rotation while not actually rotating the object itself. Because this is a bit annoying when trying to do object rotation. It is useful in some cases, but having the option to make it like a Ferris wheel would be so helpful for builds, awesome maps that are like Ferris wheels, and other things like platforming challenges that have platforming challenges are great when they have that spinning obstacle that goes around like this, but they don't rotate, and I just want rotation controller to be able to do that. Which is why I'm hoping that that's what it means when they're saying that they're gonna change the rotation. Ooh, I don't know what rotation, the settings of the rotation controllers means, but that's all the information that I have. PS4 basketball is coming tomorrow, yes, because Focus More is coming tomorrow, yes, he's coming tomorrow. I don't know what you're rambling on about, but that is leaks that I have seen. I got them from CloudZ channel, which is gotten from Muffins Leaks on Twitter, which is just what is seen. There's going to be I know, if the new game mode is Crown Grab, it's gonna be so cool. Literally one of the best game modes. But how do we know that it's gonna be called Crown Grab? Do any of these game modes have official names? Hello, the average Fall Guy. I'm curious, like, do any of the game modes that we are talking about actually have the official name of Crown Grab or Slime or Rising Slime? Because Survival and Race were super simple, since, you know, they were what was being shown in the lobby, which is like a survival or a race / course now. But how do we know if Crown Grab is going to be called Crown Grab? But hey, DW18. Probably gonna be a new game mode. Alright, when grabbing on the dance floor for when mobile players come out, that does seem nice for mobile players. I wonder if Fall Guys is gonna do I wonder if Fall Guys is gonna be able to make how mobile is actually gonna work. Are they gonna be giving the mobile players a certain amount of times to play the early levels, and then they actually get into lobby? Is there gonna be is mobile players gonna be playing with Fall Guys bots, which they have? Yeah, same objective but grabbing different stuff. I agree, DW. Low gravity would be so good and creative. It's basically already made. Ooh, futuristic party thing, that's cool. But DW, yes, low gravity would be so nice and creative. It's always been low gravity zones have always had like the same basic premise and shape as the padded floor. You would just shape it up like this, and then it would be low gravity zone instead of this, and it'd be low gravity. Like, pretend this is low gravity zone. You could just like do that, and it'd be low gravity. 10.7 has a slime. Yeah, gravity rat. Yeah, it's pretty much obvious that they're gonna do that, but still nice to see. Yeah, make a map with low gravity and fans and stickers are good. Yeah, crown grab is a mode that's gonna have a lot of potential, but once we are done with crown grab, we're just gonna be asking for the next thing. Unfortunately, that's how we are with it. We're greedy, we just want the next thing added to creative. Yeah, honestly, Hunt seems like the realistic next main game type, since crown grab would be a sub mode of course. They're probably gonna have there either be a subset of modes in games, like you have course, and it'll be like a course crown grab, or just crown grab. Yeah, hunt mode would go really hard and creative. Yeah, hunt, which is probably coming app next, would be really cool. Oh, you want to make a mini map that you don't know what map you want to make a mini version of? Well, mini maps are really cool. Ooh, mini crack and slam? That's cool. 10.9 is, I think, I actually think that the real thing that made the updates work wasn't survival, but the true best thing that was added in some of the more updates, I think the rotation trigger is good. Many big fans and giving me mini maps. Alright. Yeah. Survivals are great though, yeah, I agree. I like survivals as well. And you can know mini map make. Okay, so how about, no. Oh yeah, survival room could be nice. I know we're just talking about the leaks, but I'm happy that I'm sad at myself for looking at it before it being announced at whatever Fall Guys things. Yes, 10.7 Shapes and Stickers, 10.8 Survival Update, 10.9 Rotation Triggers are the greatest thing in the universe update. And, ooh, Trapeze. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna give a short list of everything that I want from in Fall Guys to be in creative. So the first thing I think we should definitely need in creative are the pinball flippers. Because these things seem to be forgotten by the community, and I really need these things in Fall Guys. They're gonna announce it at their Fall Guys huge announcement thing, but we need the pinball flippers. But the next update usually happens whenever the Fame Pass ends, so that's a good sign, but we need the pinball flippers. Please give us pinball flippers, Mediatonic. We need them. They're so good for maps. And speaking of stuff that are good for maps, why don't we have the ball? Also, check this out, it's so beautiful! Oh, we need the blow-up frog. Like the SS1 theme blow-up frog, please. But oh my god, this is beautiful. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I managed to... Oh wait, I'm so close. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I managed to do it. Drone. Yes, drone, please. Give us the drone. You seem to be making drones in your creative maps. Why don't you just import it into the game? You're the ones who made the drone object. You are using it in your game. Just port it to creative, please. I'm gonna keep this red and white ball because it's perfect. Logic rounds. Bert. I know, I've been vouching for Bert since we started creative. And he was robbed from us. Because if we seen the last time they did the creative update. The last time they did the huge announcement where they announced creative and they announced power-ups in Fall Guys. The Party Crasher, the Rhino power-up, in the video that they showed it off, was originally using a Bert as a placeholder. And when they released it, they used the Rhino power-up instead. They didn't use Bert. And that was the one thing that I didn't want to happen. Why'd they have to replace Bert like that? Bert was perfectly fine being an explosive bomb. It would have made him a cool, useful thing. And maybe even when Bert was added as an object, we could have cool things where we could have like a bomb Bert and then a real Bert. I know, if there was still a storyline, which I'm still really disappointed that there is no more story in Fall Guys. It's just now, we are the Fall Guys, we are here, have fun, bean game, stuff, If there was still a story, I would love to get to do it. Have fun. Bert would be a villain. Yes. Bert needs to be a super villain. Now, our goal. Bert would be a super cool thing. Yeah, triple climb is still in discovery. That's great. 3, 4, 1, 4. No, not that way. I didn't want you to deepen 4. 4, 4, 1. That's too big, so let's go 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. Okay. That's perfect. We're gonna use this to make you. And you are going to be oh man, yeah. It's just, yeah, stuff happens. Sometimes creative Mediatonic Explorer, they do stuff and it's kind of annoying. But we get back up and we learn from it and try. It should be Saturday. I have no information on it whatsoever, but that is my prediction. That is my big prediction, my big thing. Yeah. Hunt in the hunt, Bert, Hoop, Zone, and lead, yeah. Bert hunt, egg hunt, team hunt. Let's make a chevron. I don't know why it's not called an arrow, but it's cool. So I guess we can let it slide. We're gonna go 0.1, 0.1. And 0, 1. Flip it upside down. Good. Whew. Okay, yeah, volleyball as well. Yes, I agree. Those would be great hunts. Hello, Normally. Welcome back to stream. It's great to see that you're still here. Nice to show some support. Again, we got the new update coming out really soon, which means new creative leaks have been out, and recently stuff has been happening. We got invisible objects, no collision objects, physics properties, rotation controllers with more link limit, bigger link limit, hex values for objects, and new settings for rotation. Everything's huge, including the ability to pick any color you want on any object. Any color. I have not have the update at all, but yes, we'll be able to pick any color that we ever wanted, or any color. We can finally use the brown color. I don't know if everyone's as obsessed with the brown color as me, but I've seen so many maps that use the orange color for their map instead of brown, because the orange is easier to use and the brown sticker is just annoying. But updates now. That's the all I know. assist. Alright, that's cool. We're gonna reverse it and then we're gonna do that like that. Yeah, that's cool. We're gonna move this up a little bit so I can grab everything. 8. And then we're gonna tilt it like that. And like tilt it like that as well. So now, ooh yeah, volleyball bubble balls. Ooh, yeah, those would be some great additions. Oh. Oh, you slept for like 14 hours, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. When you just like fall asleep. It's just kind of fun. I don't know. No, that's not how I want it to rotate, but let's just make it like opposite. Hopefully it does what I want it to do. Please do what I want you to do. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I think that'll work. And now let's make it on Jeet. Nice. We got these objects ready to go. Let's get all these things. And then we're gonna copy them over here. Ooh. Nice. Your country won the Volleyball World Cup 3 times. That must have been awesome to see. Up, up, up. These rotating disc thingies. And I'm gonna make this guy rotate like that. And then he's gonna be reversed, and then he's gonna have like a small start delay, and this guy, he's just gonna be rotating on the flat end and start delay of that. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice, you were already invited and finished your part yesterday. That's great. I tried turning into a Teapot 11 reanimation thing, but it just didn't work out. I don't think they saw my application, or I just wasn't, or maybe they did and I just wasn't looking in the right place. Anyway, I didn't do it. I could probably go ahead and do like a BFDIA 13 reanimation for it, since that episode is literally coming out today. I don't know when today. I thought they were gonna do another midnight post, so I stayed up until like midnight. I do have animations on my channel. I have the BFDI animations literally on my channel, if you've seen them. It's coming out tomorrow, but the post came out yesterday, so it's coming out today. Where I live, it said it was coming out tomorrow at near night. Yeah. And that's the animation style that I will use in the reanimation. because it's completely unique to me. Because nobody else does Fall Guys animation. So I might just decide to do a BFDIA 13 animation right for fun. Now next up is gonna be a cave. A cave is gonna be here in the level. So we're gonna make like a wall. Now I just don't think I finished it or didn't do it. Unfortunately, that's sad, but I'm gonna do. I applied and I didn't know how to do it. I think I should have made the animation before I applied. Unless someone else got my spot before, but then I just make another animation and sew it. But yeah. And probably still should have made it so that they saw it. And I could get in next, but that's alright. And DW, I'm not going to be guessing where you live because I do not want to get into any trouble with knowing where someone resides. There we go though, we're gonna go into this cave area right here. This is gonna be walled off by this big barrier. And it's gonna be like up here. And then I'll figure out what to do when I'm doing the cave. So next up I'll just add another layer of ground. Oh, bye DW, thanks for coming to stream. Now to do the magical teleportation. Alright, here we go. So the trick is we're gonna crush it so that that's there. And we're gonna use the power of this, but we're gonna make it invisible, and then we're gonna put it like right here. Then you collect it and then you die. So we're gonna do teleportation. Teleport. 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 I think it's this fun. And then it's one way so you can't go back, but... Ding! Teleport technology is cool. Even if we don't actually have the ability to make teleporters in Fall Guys, these fake teleportation areas are cool. And they're probably still gonna be used even when portals come to Fall Guys. Because this is an invisible portal, which we're probably not going to be able to get in Fall Guys, since they're probably going to be the set colors that they're specifically made to be, and not going to be invisible. So this would probably be the only way to make an invisible portal. So that's that. Next up, we got this cave. We're gonna cover that cave up with a cover. I don't know. cave words that are gonna be in the cave. And it's gonna be rocky and rugged. Because, like, it's a cave, so of course it's gonna be rocky and rugged. I'm gonna put some of these structures up here. Just pointing you where you need to go. Gonna point you in this direction, which is the right direction, so I'm saying it's gonna point you in the right direction. Oh, like you spawn here and then it's pretty clear that you need to go this way, because you're gonna enter the cave. I wonder what it will look like if I cover up this area fully. Like, make sure that no light whatsoever can reach in here. Oh yeah, it's considerably darker. Which is what I want my cave area to be. Unfortunately, this thing... Oh, wait. That's cool. On my screen, I can kind of see a shiny reflection on the walls, which make it feel like more of a real cave. Like, I can see my light bouncing off it. So that's cool. But... we're gonna instead create... that area, like, I think that's all the light, actually. It should be really dark. Yeah, because it's light closed off, but I don't know how to make it. The cave's extremely dark, so this is the best that it's gonna be. There's a tiny bit of light coming in from there, so I'll just block it off. Tiny bit of light coming from out there, so I'm just gonna block it off and block it off. And this is a gap that lets light in, so I'm gonna cover that up like that and see what it looks like in total darkness. It doesn't even look completely dark, so fortunately, that's how we're gonna be looking at it. Now, the water... the river is gonna still be going here. With its death area still intact as well. Since you're entering the cave and the river is still here, and it's pretty obvious that you're not gonna be able to go into the river, we're gonna instead, what would we gonna do? We're gonna do something to cross the river, and when we do, something special should happen. Yeah, I should make something cool happen when you cross the river. But first, we're gonna finish this path again. And gonna follow the path, and it's gonna lead us here. And again, why don't we just add the path here? Yeah, why don't we just add the path here? It's super easy. And then I'm just gonna take this path this way. Then I move it right here. And the path just adds so much charm to the level. This is why we need the brown color. Because it looks good. The sticker brown is such a nice shade that it's sad that we don't get to do that with the normal colors. Which is why I'm happy about the RGB value changer that we're going to be able to use on any color. Sorry, hex value changer that we're going to be able to use on any color, because that will allow us to do it all. Oh man, that's sad that it crashed. And then you go this way, and then you're in the cave. Yeah, 2 days with these. Hey, Falcons. Hey, Fall Guys Ice Cream. Welcome to stream. I don't have access to the new objects, but I have the ability to tell you about the new objects that are going to be coming. So, first off, we're getting invisible objects. Hey, again, hey, Falcons. Welcome to stream. But we're gonna be able to use invisible objects, which means invisible walls are gonna be able to be created in creative mode. Which is gonna make so many cool maps, since there's gonna be invisible walls now. And we also have the ability, and they're also gonna be able to make objects have zero collision. Zero collision, which means that you're gonna be able to make a wall, and you're going to be able to walk straight through that wall. Very useful if you're trying to make a hidden exit in a map where it's not, where you have like just a fake wall, but it's not as obvious as stickers. So it's going to make it really cool. Next up in the leaked creative update, we are getting in the next week creative update, we're gonna add physics properties to objects, which are just gonna be really good. So if you, for example, you have a spear, you give the spear a physics object, turn that physics on for a spear, and you'll be able to roll that spear around the map, which is gonna be really cool. Like, pretend that this is now physics object spear. You'll be able to push the spear around, move it around, have fun with it, and it'll be really cool. Another update that's going to be happening to this is that we're going to be able to increase. We have an increase in the number of objects rotation controllers can control, and we'll be able to control more things using rotations, like probably drums and bollards and other stuff, because they think they need to fix the wrong thing about rotation controllers, turning off bounciness when rotating objects that have bounciness. But then I will also break certain maps that use the bouncy objects on rotation controllers as a non-bounce, like clouds that you can rotate control don't bounce you anymore, which is a kind of a weird thing, but it's kind of useful in some other cases. If you're trying to get onto a cloud without it being really annoying, you can just grab a rotation controller and rotation control, select the cloud, and now the cloud is not bouncy. It's completely solid, and it will not bounce you around at all. They're probably going to be fixing this, but this is also going to come with its issues. But it's just going to be, rotation controller has more abilities, more objects can be controlled. And we will now be able to make objects any color we want. Hex colors have been added, hex options have been added to Fall Guys in the next update, where we will be able to change any color of any object to be any color that we want it to. If we don't like this shade of green and want it to be a slightly darker shade of green, use the hex values to change that shade of green slightly so that you can use that slightly lower shade of green. You want actually brown in creative, you can use hex, you can use the hex settings to change the color of the floor to be specifically a brown. Hex values are basically RGB values, but they're different. I don't know, but they are specific numbers that are colors, but it's a color in a number form. And if you change the numbers, it changes the color. So a hex, so this update you'll be able to make number tweaks to a certain number, which will then create a new color for you to use in creative. And more settings for the rotation controller as well will be coming to the next update, including probably the ability to rotate things without the object physically rotating. Make them move in a rotating pattern without the object physically rotating. But ooh, Chunky, what's your idea for Fall Guys Creative? I really am curious to hear it. But as we know, we're going to be building more and more hype until this big announcement actually comes out, which I'm predicting is going to be a Saturday. They're going to drop this huge live stream, and it's going to be a super cool live stream. It's going to be like, okay, hey yo, this is us, they're the Fall Guys crew, we're Mediatonic, we make these levels, check this out stuff. Yeah, that would be insane if we had the ability to use parties and just make creative maps with the party. Like, insane, bro. Just, I would be totally 100% down for that. Like, definitely could probably be a bit difficult to handle 4 players with the budget of them. Yeah, I don't think playing with randoms and do creative maps is... Wait. we have that, that's explore, but if we have randoms, and we have 3 random people trying to make a map at the same time as you, that's bad. But I'd really be happy if there was a way to have 4-player creative. Like, just get 4 friends, and then they have, like, and they each are able to make a map, the parts of the map. And the budget bar is still 2,000, but it will also show each person and how much budget they contributed to the map. But that would be really awesome. But I'm still curious on what's gonna be happening. Please, come on. Yeah, I'm really curious on how we're gonna be getting this update, or how they're gonna announce it. Because the leaks show that there's a lot of stuff coming in this next creative update. And I just really hope that it's good. I'm just... Okay. So... we're just gonna be doing be vibing to the creative music now. Why aren't you not doing it wrong? Good. Okay, this is an interesting idea. So this idea is simple. We're gonna use the rotation controller and rotate these fans. Nice, nice. Okay, that's cool. But now we're gonna be Making sure that there's obstacles in the way. And there. I don't know if that's possible to avoid. Yeah, that is literally impossible to avoid. So we're gonna be pushing it back a little bit. Push it back. Like that. Avoid that. Dodge that. Dodge that. Easy stuff. And then this one. Interesting idea. Cool execution. Let's see. Still dodgeable. I think that's still dodgeable. This one's easily dodgeable. And let's see this one again. Is this one dodgeable? No. I'm gonna move you up a little. To be more in line with the rest of you. Hopefully that was the one that was being bad. Easily dodgeable. Easily dodgeable, good. 2, ready, next one. Is this one gonna be dodgeable? Yes. And is this one gonna be dodgeable? Yes. So all 4 of them are correct and dodgeable. So now we got to get in the next section of the map, which is going to be let's see. Yeah, this is kind of hard, so I'll just grab a Bagon and put him somewhere. He'll be facing, if he's facing this way, while holding the sign that way. If he's facing this way, he'll hold the sign in the wrong way. Facing this way, he'll hold the sign in the right way, but... Ooh, you're updating Whirlwind Wipeout? Awesome! Hopefully it's better than what it was before. That's always the hope in updating things. Come on. Grab the bottom leg, and then its feet sees back. Alright, all we need are the ear things. Now, other ear things, which I need to practice grabbing. Come on, give me it. I just need to grab a freebie and then hold it. And then, like, we're gonna get the tooth. Hopefully we got the eye. Hopefully we get this tooth. And then... Okay, yeah, we got pretty much everything. Let's grab this piece and then his leg piece. Right. Where are you? Why can't I grab this leg piece? Grab the ground, grab the leg piece so we can finally move him. and put him like right here. So we're gonna he's gonna be sitting right here telling you to move this way, and he's gonna be like, go this way, and you're gonna be like, go this way, and that's gonna be true because we're gonna get a force field and make more cave like over here. So not that far in, but we're gonna like go like there, put some more here, make sure that he's still visible, and then just put like stuff here. And then we're gonna keep the water going by making like a big upwards rise like this way above the cave. No, that's a compliment or a fat toy. But we're gonna keep on going, build the cave. Here we go. Welcome to the stream, Jonathan. See, you got quite the comment to make. Alright, here we're gonna be moving this back. There we go. That's too short, so we're gonna set that cooldown to like 3. And 1, 2, 3, up. Yes. Here we go. Here we go, that's the ending. We're gonna be going. Going for like there. And we're gonna have the cave. And the cave's gonna be ending as well, like right here-ish. And move that piece back so it's covering it. And then what about this piece? It looks fine, it seems fine. Now 1, 2, 3. Come on. And then the secret path behind the water ball prevails. So you're gonna go in here behind the waterfall, and then oh, I don't know. You're gonna be put inside of a weird predicament. So I think I'm gonna make the exit of the cave behind the waterfall. Yeah, that seems to be a good way to do it. So I'll put the exit here. I'll grab the teleportation device and put it near this exit as well. So we can do it a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna fix the alignment issue. So that's good. And then it will be in a wind tunnel. Which will be connected to another teleporter. That is placed right here. Make the teleport path longer. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. I don't think it does. Hopefully it doesn't mess this section up. Oh no, it's messed this section up. Hopefully it's not messed up. Okay, let's test it a few times. Works. Good. Okay. And now we get to the part where we get to see the sprawling landscape. Beautiful landscape. Hello, Wishbone. Welcome to stream. Today I talked about some new creative updates that were leaked. Let's go. I like the slime because it makes it feel like an actual moving waterfall. Which is still, this is cool. You get to see the waterfall from the outside. So, I'm not sure what to do about this part now. We got the mountain. We got the mountain to climb. The cave. That's inside. We got a whole entire adventure with the Bagon pointing you in the right direction. And then you just go here. And then you're like teleported up to the top. And then you're like, whee! Oh, no. Up we go. I mean, it looks nice. And it's kind of weird to have the slime river go down to a normal river, and then have the river also be behind here. But that's probably how they explain infinite water flow. But anyway, this is it for the map. Let's see. Yeah, I'm Wishbone. I'm doing really good today. So. Okay. And especially because I'm almost done with the map that I based off of Bagon, which is a big climb to the top of the peaks, get to the summit to reach your destiny, or something like that. I don't know. Then we can make the inside of the cave have a path as well. That's not. Alright, that's good. It'll be less clear, but it'll still have a path. And then right there, and we're gonna turn it over here. This way. So we're gonna go here. We got the cave, we got the walkthrough. Now we go here. We go up to the top. And we hit the finish line. And we make it to the finish line, and it's super fun and cool. So yeah. Thank you, Wishbone. I appreciate it. Again, these take a good bit of time to make, so any appreciation for the maps that I make is great, also appreciated, because it makes me feel better about it. It makes me want to make even more maps for the community. I'm going to take you, put every single one of your parts. Grab the tooth. Grab the other tooth. And that should be main stuff. Now I just need to get... Okay, that's surprisingly easy to grab it. It just takes practice. I used to suck really bad at making maps. But after a good time practicing, learning, I can now make maps like this. But that doesn't mean that you can't make good maps. Because again, it takes practice. You just gotta work towards it, and you'll then you'll then be able to make good maps. Even if you think you suck now, there's probably someone who sucks worse than you. And you just gotta be... You can do better. And you got it. Even if you think you suck now, if you still try, after like even a few days or maybe even a week, you'll see improvements. Wait, servers are down? Fall Guys servers are down? That's crazy. Oh, Fall Guys is banning people if they get the same map twice in a row and Explorer Classic and you skip it? That's not fair. And that must... I don't know if that's a glitch or if they're doing it on purpose. I don't think that they shouldn't be doing it on purpose. And that's also a bit messed up. Thank you, Yusuf. As you see, I have 803. Nothing has grown since on this live stream yet. Maybe if at least one new sub came, that would be great, but this live stream is only 803. Same as yesterday. And same for a while. But we are gonna be cracking on with this map. Yeah, thanks for subbing. Unfortunately, sometimes the sub meter that I have does not update. I have to manually click it for it to remember to update. And, oh wow. I didn't realize it at first, but now it reached 806. That's great. For everyone who recently subscribed, thanks for subscribing. The sub thing didn't recognize it. I had to touch it for it to work, but now that I see that it has worked and I see new people that have subscribed, I want to just say sorry for not acknowledging you from before. The sub was glitched, so I couldn't see. But to you now that have subscribed, thank you. Thank you a lot. Finally gonna finish this map, get the 4th out of 6. Pokemon themed maps out of the way. And once this is done, we'll only have 2 more Pokemon themed maps left. You gotta make this finishing area look nice. Add something that helps the finish line feel like it's not free floating. And then this map will be finished. Bagon Peaks. That also means that I'm gonna stay away from Classic Knockout. Please. Bagon is the Pokemon that this is making. This was a leaked creative update stream talking about some creative update leaks, but it was also secretly a Pokemon build stream retitled as something else to see if it would do better, and it still seems like we did a little bit better. We still got to talk about the leaks, have fun, and I still got to finish the build. So soon, I will do the 5th random Pokemon, and for a special event, the 6th random Pokemon that we do, it will be randomized legendary. Or maybe not, I don't know. It could be like a randomized legendary, or I could pick like a legendary that I would like to see, and that I want on the team. That would fit the best. And then pick it, and I would do it. Either way, it's still amazing, because now a Bagon Peaks with a Bagon and some Magikarp. Because Magikarp is fish, and I needed obstacles for the waterfall. So now, it's the climb up the rocky mountain. You dodge the punches. They can punch you off. You gotta avoid them. You gotta follow it. Wishbone, yeah, you can try to make a map. You just got, if you want to make a map, you can do it. Just there's a lot of tools, but you can use any. Just make sure that it doesn't feel, don't only use the obstacles, because if you only use obstacles and the fancy things, it will feel empty. Make sure that your map has a small theme, even if it's not complicated. Just make sure that you use obstacles not overabundantly. You gotta make sure that it's just enough to where it's fun. Make sure you got a floor. Make sure you use more than the 4 basic colors, and that should be the recipe for a nice map. here we go. In the cave, testing it out before I actually do test it out. These black stickers are great for the pathing in the cave. Then we go behind the waterfall, into this thing. Up we go, and we slide on down, up. And we mess up the slide. So we slide on down again. And we reach the finish line and we qualify. Bagon Peaks is peak. Let's go. It's got a good amount of sections. We can like set the camera to be like right there. That's gonna be a perfect thumbnail. And let's see. I'm just gonna use a Pokédex entry as the description because it's funny. So I'm just gonna go and look up a Pokédex entry that it has. Okay. That's the Pokédex entry for Bagon. It's funny. So we're gonna be setting that up. That is the entry set up. Next, we're just gonna give it we're gonna give it Survive the Fall. It's a fun song, nice, fun quirkiness, super cool. Now we got Bagon Peaks is done. Let's publish. I'm gonna set the timer to 6 minutes. Make sure that it's an art and chill art level. Since it's easy. Ease the difficulties like easy-ish, easy medium-ish. Here we go. Bagon Peaks. Dodge the fish. 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 I got destroyed by the fish. Make sure to dodge the fish. Go across the bridge. And here we go. This is the first Bagon telling us to go this way. It's a Bagon Peak, so at the bottom you shouldn't find lots of Bagon. But the higher you go up and near the peaks, you should be finding more Bagon. Ooh. Triumphant Tumblers. Oh, Triumphant Tumblers? That name sounds like it's gonna be a really fun map. Just make sure the gameplay is fun, it looks pretty good, and that's all you need for a real good map. Alright, bounce up here. Once the new creative update comes out, I'm definitely gonna be going back to this map to change the settings for that, so that that thing will always stay flat and be correct. Please. And then we see the Bagon and they're pointing this way. We go on these rotating disc thingies. We jump around. Then we go enter into the cave right here. And then you go in the cave. And that's cool. So then we get on the fan. You can't jump, and so you just gotta move out of the way. You see the force field, you want to get to it, but you can't, so you just jump off right here. You see the Bagon pointing to it. You gotta wait for the right timing. Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, up we go. And we got light coming from there. That's okay because it's cool. Like, I like the light shining through. You hit here, you hit here, and you're at the top. You're at the peak of Bagon Mountain. And you slide down to the finish line. I didn't even notice the finish line was up there. So, Bagon Peaks. Dreaming of one day flying it, practice by leaping off cliffs every day. Perfect. We're gonna green shot that. And I'm gonna get in a free cam position. And get it down here. And ready for the position. That's a good photo. We're gonna get another angle. Gonna get another angle, like zoom in like this, zoom in like this. And on. Alright. And then let's take a picture right there. And then we're gonna go in the cave. And that's an inviting picture right there if I ever seen one. And that should be all the free cam pics that I need. Let's just get into the position and leave. Bagon Peaks has now been completed. We now have finished it. Good job. Now I'm gonna open up Fall Guys again to see and restore the game to its original form. And play it. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Fall Guys. Fall Guys is opening. Don't go, 'cause it's opening. Yes, indeed. It's gonna be opening soon. Yes, yes, here we go. Now, here we go. Now, here we go. To Bagon Peaks, 'cause it's peak. Here we go. It's Bagon Peaks. No, not the Bagon Peaks. Not the Bagon Bees. It's Bagon Peaks. Here we go. Do. anybody who wants to join, we're just gonna check out Big on Peaks, test it out with a few players to see how good it is with multiple people. We're gonna try this map out like 1 or 2 times, and then we're gonna end stream. So now let's get ready, because I'm gonna test it with just like a few people, and then we're gonna be going. Yep. Where is everyone? I don't know what's going on. No one is here. Although I'm still looking to find someone. We're gonna be trying it out soon. Testing it out soon. What? Ooh, this itches. But that doesn't matter because I am currently waiting. Don't worry. I'm gonna be waiting for a good while. Not gonna start. I'm just gonna be sitting here with the number 1 next to the number 40 with no sign of number is numbers. Instead of 1 next to the 40, we can have the 2 next to the 40. Come on. Please. I'm just gonna be waiting. Let's see. What if there was a way to do Fall Guys stuff? Well, then we'll start, because it doesn't seem like anybody else is going to be joining either. Servers were working, it's just that I think it's just a glitched out Fall Guys game. There we go. Let's get to the end. Dodge the fish. Come on. Up. Careful where you step. Yep, this one's gonna be a bit tricky for newer players, older players alike. Just a fun challenge. You can't figure out. You gotta just figure it out. Let's go. Up we go. Ready, jump in the middle. And then get on the sides. Jump on here. GG's, you got up here. Then you go inside the cave, which uses teleport technology. Up you go. Jump on up. There we go. Ready, set. 3, 4, up. Yay. There we go. GG's. I think that this map showcases just the right amount of difficulty. It's a hard-ish map, but not too hard to where it's a rage-inducing and terrible. But it's also fun. Thanks for testing out with me. Now I know for sure that it's definitely going to be a good map. I might even go to other people's streams and share this map, because this is one of my favorite ones of the Pokemon map series that I made. Because I think I cooked on this. But anyway, thanks for coming into the lobby to play around. That was fun. But all good things must come to an end. Like this stream. So, thanks for coming to the stream. I hope to see you next time. We still need a ton more votes on the community poll to see what I do for my 800 subscriber special. You get to choose. I need, like, I don't know what I said, 200, 400 people to vote. I need like at least half of my entire viewer base to make sure that they vote. So just vote over there. The more votes and more likes that the poll has, the more hope it will show up in other people's feed and they can vote as well. Just make sure to like that poll, like the stream before you go. And I'll see you next time. Take care.